Ahoy all, it is Tease. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. Hope all are well, hope all are safe. Okay, yep. So I'm up early after the meridian again, really early, like a little after midnight. And I'm just kind of thinking about stuff because it's like when I hear about like these crimes and these quote unquote robberies that turn out to be murders, it sounded like it's a cover up just for a murder. Because I'm thinking like when people get in these shootouts over a quote unquote robbery or this is out of a argument or because pretty much I probably heard 10 stories already, 10 recent stories already of, oh, okay, I killed my ex-wife or I killed my friend or my some rapper that I know or may or may not know, or I killed a brink worker or got killed in the middle of an attempted robbery. But it's like people are literally all of these situations where they're dying empty-handed, and then they're dying in the name of robbery or a dispute, but it's just death involved. Because it's kind of like, okay, I'm robbing you, but so if you're robbing me, why am I just getting killed? And if I do get robbed, it's of $3, you know. So it's like I'm thinking a lot of these crimes are like they're like setups, really. You know, you get that one, okay, you're dead, but oh, it looks like suicide, or reported a suicide, and you've been burned alive. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's just, man, yeah. This is why I, but it's just like there's silent killers too. You'll think like, what silent? What are you talking about? And you're thinking like, what that means? Does that mean I'm I'm getting killed by my food? Like, no, silent killers are the ones that I don't even know how to explain it, but it's kind of like I'll if need be, I'll come inside. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't want to make it seem like, okay, it's only CIA workers doing this, but it's kind of like they know like, okay, well, you're the only one at home, so I'm gonna come over at 2 in the morning and kill you in your sleep, and then we're just gonna report it as suicide or random death. That's another thing too. The Queen Elizabeth just she conveniently died of natural causes. I'm like, so you just dead after 96 years, you know. So I'm just like, yeah, that was suspicious too. And that's all. Just natural. Didn't die of COVID. Didn't die of a slip and fall. Oh, natural causes. Now I don't know about you, but it's been a long time since I heard about an old person dying of natural causes. But whatever. Yeah, they're yeah, I find these murders very interesting. But even that one with the Brink guy, like he literally died trying to, and I'm guessing like even if it's like one of them things like, okay, if you rob the Brink man, because I mean unless you got like a bag and you know how to move fast, you're not really gonna get that much money. Because even if they hold like $1 million on that truck, you're not going to be able to collect all of the whole million. So that means you're going to have to risk getting killed or have to risk getting killed, killing at least 2 guards. And then you got to be able to scoop as much money as possible. So I'm saying, so if you do actually follow through with that, you might have 3 minutes to do what you got to do. And that's probably too much time. So you would have 3 minutes to run up on them, shoot the 2 guards if they don't comply, which more than likely they're not. That's the whole point of them being armed. And then once you get through the guards, then you have to collect the money. That's even if it's even out in the open. I'm sure it's probably locked. You know, I don't know. It's such a process. It's probably not worth it, which may explain why it turned out so deadly. And it's just like, wow. Yeah, but all that, and then they won't even know how much you'll get. And like I said, that's if you follow through within that 3 minutes, you might end up with maybe a few. I say maybe 2,000. Actually, you probably won't even get that because you got to get through those. I doubt if the truck is just filled with just open cash. I'm sure it's locked up, but maybe it is open. I don't know. I haven't been in the Brink truck, but I can promise you it won't be worth it because even if you do get through the guards and you end up with $20, and then somebody's still gonna be looking for you, I'm sure it's gonna be under surveillance. So it's just like man, and it's like these people these days. I feel like they have nothing to lose. So imagine having nothing to lose on top of MK Ultra, pretty much something in the air telling you to do something crazy. And so I'm just like, man. The hell. You don't have to wait on the zombies. You just what's in the air, you know? My goodness. Yeah, but I found that interesting. Yeah, all of these quote unquote robberies that end up in death. So is this a robbery or just a damn murder? You know, you can't really say both. Like did you want to rob me or murder? You want to rob somebody? You take the $2 out of their pocket and go about your business. You want to kill somebody? You just kill them. Don't kill them and make it seem like, oh, I'll just try to robbery going wrong. Like, no, you just wanted to kill them, especially if you already done got what you wanted. I mean, you don't just get them, because there was another one too in a rapper. What's that one guy named what the dude named Kodak Black? Him in a Kendrick Lamar song. It was a pretty catchy song, but he pretty much saying like, okay, yeah. He said, no, I don't want your stuff. I want to kill you. He said, you know what? I probably will just take your stuff after I kill you. But it's just kind of like, yeah. And sometimes that's all people know. So all I know is killing people, either because I'm a serial killer or because I don't have anything to lose, and I'm literally, that's all I like. Literally, all I know is killing people. Like, they make it seem like they don't know any better, but it's like, but you know to take off running when you do it though. So it's just kind of weird. Like, oh no, I grew up with my dad. Yeah. I had to steal my whole life to eat. But I'm just like, and that's another excuse too. They the streets are hungry. But it's like, okay, so you want to rob somebody of $3 instead of going to where the real money is? Cause I don't see any of these politicians getting robbed. And then they can't make it seem like, okay, you just got so much security. Because if you're bold enough to rob a Brink truck, that's no different than going and pulling up in the suburbs or pulling up in Beverly Hills somewhere. Because I'm sure that's under surveillance. I'm sure that's locked up too with heavy security. But yet, y'all know where you know to stay in the hood with all that shit though. Yeah, I don't know. I should find that very interesting. Men, women, and children have to get warnings in the street. Oh, okay, watch out which block you on, or make sure you look east and west when you're outside. You gotta watch out in your own damn environment. But just know that the chaos is just gonna stay there. Yeah, that's what I don't appreciate. You do everything in the name of, oh well, I was hungry or trying to eat, or I had to panic, or I'm trying to feed my family. But again, you would rather lose it all over $3 instead of going big. And I'm not saying that robbing the Brink truck wasn't going big, but it's not worth it if you have to literally have a shootout for an amount of money that you don't even know that you're gonna get your hands on. And that's even if you reach the money. So it's like, let's say you do reach the money, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get all of the damn money. So that means you're gonna have a shootout, risking having a shootout to possibly not get any damn money, and that's what happened. So I'm just like, yeah, stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't be that damn bold or outrageous, because it's kind of like, I would just rather, I think it'd be easier to just go to the bank. At least the bank was like, okay, you go make this junk quick. And you know how they have the glass these days. I'm just saying, if you really want to do something wild, you go directly into the bank. Hey, you get one of those tellers, the one that stand outside to help you set up a checking account. You go to them. Hey, you show me where the money is. They no sense in me going through the glass. So therefore, if you're that damn bold, you do it that way versus pulling up on a damn Brink truck. Yeah, so targeting the Brink truck, I think that'd be foolish, because it's like, they're for sure armed and they're for sure going to use force. I'm not saying that you ain't going to get shot up actually in the bank, but it's like, with customers around, most of the time they'll try not to, they'll try not to use force. So we'll say that you'll get at least one warning before they shoot you versus getting shot just for even going by the Brink truck. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I just felt like that was overly bold. Like, so literally you just need money that bad. You're like, okay, I'm either going to get a few dollars or I'm going to die. Like, it's, yeah, I'm thinking he could have found a better alternative. But yeah, I just found that, I find that really interesting, so it's like, I'm thinking people will just be honest. That'll make it easier. Just say that you just wanted to kill this person. Don't say it was a robbery. Even though you'll take their chain after killing them, just say that you wanted to murder them, and while you were at it, you thought you'd take his chain in the process. But this whole, I killed my wife and stepson because they used up too much energy, or because they were arguing with me, or because they told me to shut up, like, no, it sounds like you've been wanting to kill them this whole time. That was another story too. I guess an ex-husband killed his, for some reason, I don't know why the hell they were still living together. If you're divorced, doesn't that mean get out? But I guess they were still living together. The ex-husband was still paying the bills, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess his excuse was there was a dispute about, okay, y'all are using too much electricity. That was his excuse as to why the argument started, where he had to end up shooting his ex-wife and son-in-law, or not son-in-law, ex-wife and stepson, in front of their, in front of her grandchildren and his children. Yeah. So yeah, they. Yeah, speaking of children too. So mind you, that was an ex-husband. He killed his ex-wife and killed his stepson, who was still, for some reason, still living with him or having him in the picture. But virtually, he ended up killing him in front of the two young children. And then speaking of children too, there was another one where I guess someone carjacked a vehicle with a 2-year-old in the backseat. So you steal the vehicle, but then perhaps you didn't really want the vehicle either, but you left the child in the car. Now the child's dead too. So just kind of like, I don't, like, weird stuff like that. And it's just like, and I feel like that's been happening more often too. I'm gonna take off with your vehicle, no matter who the hell's in there. You know. So it's just like, it's so much weirdness going through people's minds, and it's kind of like, this ain't no random attack. Like, you wanted to do that. So instead of just saying, okay, I just wanted to go out my way to attack you, or maybe they did just want to rob you, but it's like, don't make it seem like, that was because you didn't pay your gas bill, or you stepped on my shoe. Like, no. Or because you're a rapper. Like, no, it sounds like these people, they wanted to kill you. Yeah, now they'll say it in the name of an argument, or in the name of robbery gone wrong, or I thought you were someone else, whatever it is, but it's like, they'll kill you, but then have the nerve to skate into the sunset as if there won't be any consequences for what they just did. Man, and that bothered me too. I don't even know what part bothers me more. The killing and the masked killings, or the whole thinking or knowing you won't get away with it. That's, yeah, so cringing. Yeah, but I find that very, very interesting. Yeah, and this is why I like, when I say I do not, or at least I try not to go around people, because they're just like, you literally can't even go out for a glass of milk without being harassed in these streets. So it's like, it's not even, honestly, I can tell you, from the outside looking in and from the inside looking in, it's not worth it even coming around people and losing your life just to come out in the public. Because it's like, the latest, you look up these latest murders, they're all senseless crimes. It's like, did somebody possess you to do that, or you just been dying to do that this whole time? It's like, they'll just kill you in such a heinous, silly way, but then had the nerve to think that they're gonna, or the lady that runs her trifling boyfriend over, runs him over and kills an elderly man, and yet you're smiling in the mugshot. So I'm just like, man, see, yeah, these people, I'm about to say, don't show no damn mercy either, because I don't want to be like, oh, anybody can get it, from child to elder, but if you look around, they're not exempt either. They're doing a lot of, these children out here killing people too. So yeah, you just don't know what the hell you're getting yourself into. Didn't think you could put your guard down. Oh, that's just an elder, that's just a child, and then now your ass is in the newspaper. You think this is a scary movie? Well, it is a scary movie. You think like you can say hello? They're literally be thinking in the movie, I'm warning you. Like, all right, hello. You know, want to give warning, somebody literally coming in to kill you, and you talking about some hello. So I'm just like, I rather take my chance. Oh, I'm the mailman. Oh, well, you're about to get injured, mailman. Yeah, because I don't like surprises. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I better be careful. Yeah, because they just think, they just know. These people, I didn't know you ain't going to do nothing. I'm like, we gotta change that narrative. Shoot, yeah, because you just don't know, do not know who you're dealing with. Yeah, especially when your back turned, you'll think like, okay, well, shoot, I'm just go to sleep. And that's when they want to wait till you sleep, or wait until your guard is down, and then they want to roll up on you. I'm like, man, yeah, you almost got to be like these rich people. Get yourself a bunker or something. Like, gosh, Ain't nothing safe out here. But anyway, all right, but be safe and yeah, just watch out for these senseless crimes or these, I don't even know what to call them. What are the agents? Who's ever used to do these crimes, they'll do these crimes and then they can't be found, or the ones that do these crimes in the name of robbery, but yet you're dead, and probably didn't even get robbed because they just wanted to kill you anyway. Yeah, just watch your surroundings. Know exactly who the hell. If you got anybody around you that's sketchy, I'd advise you to get away from them because it's not even worth it. You're around somebody that's sketchy, and 12 times out of 10, that ain't gonna help you. And then when the time is right, they're gonna turn on you. So like they sketchy in any kind of way, whether you lying, sneaky, sticky fingers, got some of whatever it is, you get away from those type of people. I promise you, it's not gonna be worth it when you need them most. Yeah, but all right, be safe and take care.